What happens when your passion project suddenly blows up and becomes a local sensation? It's the dream, right? But that very success can bring a tidal wave of new problems that, honestly, threaten to drag you under. Today, we're going to unpack the story of an amazing artisanal company that faced this exact problem and turned it into a perfect customer satisfaction score. Let's dig in and see how they did it.
And this quote right here, from the business itself, Catskill Provisions, just nails the problem perfectly. Can you imagine your phone just buzzing off the hook nonstop with orders? I mean, on one hand, that sounds incredible for a business owner, but on the other, it's a total recipe for chaos. Without a system, it's so easy for crucial orders and your most loyal customers to start falling right through the cracks.
So, who is this company at the center of our story? Well, let's meet Catskill Provisions. This is not some big, faceless corporation, okay? This is a business built from the ground up on quality, on craft, and on a really deep connection to its local New York roots.
And their identity? It's absolutely crystal clear. They create these exceptional artisanal foods and craft spirits, and everything, everything revolves around one single golden ingredient: honey. That focus, that singular passion, is what gives their brand such an authentic and, frankly, unforgettable character.
And when they say honey is at their core, they are not kidding. The founder, Claire, personally looks after more than 300 beehives all across New York. Now, that number isn't just about size. It's a testament to this deeply personal, hands-on commitment to quality that you can literally taste in every single one of their products.
So, what do you do with all that amazing honey? Well, you get seriously creative. They are crafting everything from award-winning honey rye whiskeys to delicate, hand-rolled chocolate truffles and even a honey-infused ketchup. I mean, come on. With a product line this unique and delicious, it is no surprise they became such a local hit.
But, and there's always a but, right? With all that popularity came a huge challenge. We're talking about the ordering chaos. This was that critical tipping point where their amazing organic growth started to create a logistical nightmare. And it was a nightmare that really threatened the fantastic customer experience they'd worked so hard to build.
This slide lays it out perfectly. On the left, you see the old way. Just a flood of texts and calls coming in at all hours. It's disorganized, and the risk of missing a detail is sky high. Now look at the right. That was the goal. A single, streamlined platform for centralized, totally reliable order management. It's literally the difference between chaos and control.
So this was their make or break moment. They knew that just trying to keep up with the chaos wasn't sustainable, not if they wanted to protect their reputation and actually keep growing. This marks the turning point, the moment they decided, okay, we have to find a real tool to solve these growing pains.
And they didn't just talk about it, they acted. In 2017, they pulled the trigger and put their new system in place. This move drew a very clear line in the sand between the old, chaotic way of doing things and a much more organized, scalable future for their business.
And the tool they picked, according to the case study, it was a platform called BlueCart for suppliers. It's described as being built specifically for businesses like theirs, to help them streamline wholesale ordering, get everything organized in one spot, and, maybe most importantly, to save a ton of time. And that brings us to the resolution of our story. That one single strategic decision didn't just clean up their back-end operations, it had an incredible, measurable payoff right on the front lines with their customers.
100%, that is the customer satisfaction rate they managed to hit while their business was growing. Think about that. By getting all their orders in one place, they just slashed errors and delays. It freed them up from chasing down texts and voicemails so they could focus on what they do best: making incredible products and building real relationships. It's just definitive proof that being efficient doesn't mean you have to lose that personal touch. This number? This is the real trophy.
So how can we learn from what they did? Well, it really boils down to 4 clear steps. First, they looked at their business and figured out the biggest thing holding them back: that ordering chaos. Second, they picked a tool that was specifically designed to solve that problem. Third, they used it to streamline every single order. And that led directly to step 4, completely delighting their wholesale customers with faster service, fewer mistakes, and that same great feeling they'd always been known for.
And that leaves us with a really important question to ask ourselves. In your own work, in your own business, what is that one messy process, that one little piece of chaos that's holding you back from reaching your full potential? Because as this story shows us, finding it and fixing it, well, that could change absolutely everything.